Hey y'all, Austin Banks Outdoors here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be spring fishing under a bridge, as you can see. I've actually never fished this spot in the spring before. I fished here in the fall before and had good luck with smallmouth and stuff like that. But for today, we're going to be bottom fishing with a night crawler, and the goal is to catch basically rough fish with your sucker and carp and red horse, stuff like that. So water is a little high today, but it's nothing terrible, so I think I can manage. So let's get a worm in the water and see what we can get to bite. All right, so here's the setup we're going to be using. I'm gonna pull a little bit. We're going to be doing that three-way setup from before. Oh gosh, it's all tangled. So I got a 1.5 ounce sinker here, and then it splits off into this night crawler. This might be a little bit too much weight for this river here, but the water is high, like I said, so I just want to hold it down. So we're going to start with this, and if it seems fine, maybe I'll switch over to the split shots, but for now, that's what I'm going to be throwing. I think it should be a good day of fishing, at least I hope, so let's find out. There you go, I'll take the first bite. There you go, we got him. First fish of the day. I moved down a little bit from the spot I was at because of the current, but this works right here. Let's get him in. I do have a net, so I can reach the steep bank, so that's a good thing. There we go. It's like a little red horse. Oh, it's a trout. A beautiful trout, actually. Let's get him in the net. Sweet. Look at that thing. Wow, that is a nice one. Let me get the hook out. I'll get a better picture for you. Well, I'm going to be real honest with you. This guy kind of swallowed that last one, and he's kind of bled quite a bit. So I think I'm going to keep him to eat him. I'm not going to let him go to waste, but that is a beautiful looking brown trout to start the day. It was not the species I was hoping for or targeting, but it's what bit, so it's what we got. But yeah, he kind of swallowed it, and he's bleeding a lot. And from my experience with trout, once they start bleeding, they seem to die. So I don't want this guy just to float off and go to nothing. So I'll make a good meal of him and make him go to use. But there you go, first fish of the day, a beautiful, beautiful brown trout. And lucky for me, trout opener was actually just like 3 days ago, so it worked out perfect. Yeah, just look at that guy. That is a dandy of a brown trout right there. Let's hopefully we can catch some more fish. There we go. Got another one. He was biting quick. Had to get ready. Feels pretty small though. Hoping it's not another trout. I don't want to keep catching trout. Mainly because I don't want them to swallow it. There you go. That's what I was after. Nice red horse right there. Ah, the net stuck. There we go. Come on. Get in the net. Yeah, if I didn't have this net right now, this spot would not be fishable at all. There we go. Nice red horse. I'll get him out of the net. There we go. First red horse of the day. It's a silver red horse. It's not very big. They get a lot bigger than this, but I'll take it. Let's get him back in the water. All right. Here we go. Bye, buddy. And away he goes. Got one. Feels little, whatever he is. Won't lie, I went like a good 20 minutes there without a bite, so this is exciting. Looks like, geez, little sucker. Let's grab the net for him. Ah, that's stuck. There we go. It's like a little hog nose sucker. Northern hog sucker. My bad, I mispronounced that. There we go. I'll get the hook out and then we'll let him go. There we go. We got our third fish of the day. It's a northern hog sucker. These guys are pretty cool. They got the little black lips like a lipstick on them, but just a little guy, so we'll get him back in the water now, but at least we're still catching fish. Let's let this guy go. Bye, buddy. Take care. Away he goes. I'll tell you what, the fishing is definitely a little slow today. I've been here an hour and a half and I've caught, what, 1, 2, 3 fish, so not that many. But it is a very peaceful day out here. It may look very cloudy out here and kind of cold, but for an August day, I think it's like what, August 13th, 14th? I'm not for sure. Whatever Monday is. Anyways, it's like 70 degrees, so it's actually pretty hot out here, believe it or not, for August. But hoping the fishing picks up. I'm thinking if I don't have any much more luck in a little bit, I'm going to move spots. But until then, let's just keep fishing and see what we can do. But at least it's a beautiful day. There we go. That's a nice one. Yeah, this reel looks like, or sounds like it's about to be on its last life. I got it at a garage sale a couple years ago and she's definitely dying on me. There we go. This one was biting for a while, but it was like a tap, tap, tap. So I slowly waited out to see what happened, and all of a sudden just nailed it. Feels like it's the biggest fish so far, but it could be wrong. It does feel a lot bigger. There we go. That is a nice one. Holy, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Come on. There we go. I would definitely say that's the biggest fish of the day so far. Nice red horse there. I'm gonna get him out of the net and then we'll get a nice picture with him. There we go. That is a nice looking red horse right there. Beautiful. This is a silver red horse also, a little bit bigger than the other one. They still get a lot bigger than this. I'd say this guy's probably around, I don't know, 4 pounds. They can easily get up to like 6 to 8 pounds. So it's not a huge one, but definitely a nice one. So let's get him back in the water. All right, here we go. Bye, buddy. Safe travels. And down into the depths he goes. There we go. There's one. Another quick biter. Didn't give me much time to get the GoPro ready. Feels like another decent sized one. Just sweet. Hopefully we can get a giant in before the day's over. I think this is like fish number 6, which ain't bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, another species of red horse. Grab the net. Looks like a short head red horse. It's actually a pretty good size one too. Sweet. All right, I'll get him out of the net and then I'll get a good picture of him. There he is. All right, we got another species of red horse here. This one's called a short head red horse, and you can tell that they're that because of their tail. They have the bright red tail. It's the easiest way to distinguish them. Yeah, beautiful looking fish right there. Let's get this guy back in the water. I think this is fish number 6, so it's starting to pick up a little bit, which is nice. Let's get this guy back in the water. Bye, buddy. Got it. What a beautiful looking fish though, with that bright red color and that gold on him. Sweet fish. So yeah, the bite's definitely picking up here. I think that's fish number 5 or 6, don't quote me, but I caught that trout and then it was pretty quiet for a while, and then I caught another red horse and it got quiet again. But I've had probably 4 fish now in the last, I don't know, 20 minutes. Not bad. So we're all rigged up. Let's see if we can get another one. All I'm doing is just whipping it right about there and then calling it good, and then just letting it sit. Yeah, I'd say the bite so far today hasn't been like crazy good. It's been all right, but I bet you in like a week or two the suckers are going to start spawning, and then you can darn near catch one every cast you throw out there if it's a decent cast. But for right now, I'd say, you know, not terrible. We're catching fish. Still a little bit early in the year, and we've had high water and now this weird warm day, so that could be why they're not biting in their prime, but I bet it's going to pick up. In case you couldn't see where I threw in that last cast, because I bet it was probably hard to tell. If you kind of look here in the middle of the river, that's normally a sandbar right there, and the river splits into 2. One comes off that way, and then one comes down this way. I'm kind of just going about where that sandbar would be, and I'm dropping it there, and then it's kind of just floating there. Not sure if that made sense, but that's what I'm doing. Well, let's keep fishing and see if we can't get a couple more before the day's over. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. Appreciate you watching this far at least. Well, y'all, it's slowly starting to sprinkle and rain out here. Not a lot, just a little. I'm gonna keep fishing until it starts downpouring, but I'll give you an update. I haven't got a bite in like 20 minutes, so it's going a little slow. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. I hope it's not too boring. I know sitting in the same spot's not that ideal of an entertaining video, but if you can see, this whole bank is super steep here on both sides, so I was kind of hoping to use this camera to get more like standing footage of me reeling in fish and stuff, but the only spot I can like set this camera where it's not tipping over at a weird angle is on this little flat spot here, which is right where I'm sitting. You can see. So I don't have a lot of room to work with here. I thought about going to another spot, but I just didn't have it in me to do it for this, just because there's nowhere nearby that I thought would be that good. But hopefully the fish still keep biting and I can get a couple more before the rain comes in. It's supposed to thunderstorm tonight, so let's see what we can do with the time and hopefully get some more fish. Well, would you look at that? And just like that, the sun's right back out again. Such a beautiful day. At least the rain stopped. Still no fish yet. It's been a little bit, but maybe now that the sun came out, the fish will come back out. We'll see. We're back on with one. Thank God. That was like a solid That was a solid minute since our last fish. I don't know what happened. It started getting cloudy and rainy, and then the sun came back out, and now we got a fish. Ooh, nice one too. Very nice one. Don't want to slide in the water. And what a weird day. It went from like cloudy and warm to rainy and cloudy to now sunny and cold and windy. Let's get him in there. There we go. That's a nice red horse. Oh, Bruce, a heavy one. All right, let's get him out of the net. Well, yo, we got another red horse here. Not as big as the one before, but one of my bigger ones so far of the day, but not the biggest. Anywho, let's get this guy back in the water. Sweet. Glad we were able to catch another one before the day was over. Let's get this guy back in the water. Bye, buddy. Thanks for biting. And he is gone. All right, I'll show you a little life hack here. If you have any old clothes you don't wear, just cut them up. They make perfect fishing rags. Always have one on you. Very nice and handy. Well, y'all, I was just reeling in. I kind of got caught up on some and took my sinker right off there. Kept the worm and everything, but took my sinker. So I think I'm gonna call that as a sign to call it for the day. I was getting ready to go anyways, so I'll send down that note. I don't have to retie, but yeah, thought it was a pretty good day of fishing. So I'll pack up here and then I'll get my goodbye going. Well, y'all, I hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for y'all, just sitting in the same spot the whole time catching fish, but I tried. I mean, we caught 4 different species. We caught the northern hogsucker, got the silver red horse, the shorthead red horse, and then the brown trout. So not bad, 4 species in one spot. We caught like, I don't know, 10 or so fish. I didn't keep track fully of how many we got, but it was about 10. I mean, not only that, what a beautiful day to just be out on the river. I mean, look at that sky. The weather's perfect. It's like a nice warm cool with the breeze. The rain didn't last long, but it says it's coming on the weather app, so it's kind of why I'm heading out sooner than later. I mean, what a beautiful day to be on the river. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was my first one I filmed this year for 2026, so my first spring fishing video I made. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. As the year picks up, obviously the fishing is going to pick up too, so I'll have more videos and hopefully better quality and content videos for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. But I'll definitely see you guys in the next video I make, so just stay tuned and can't wait to see you then. Austin Makes Outdoors out.